It is good. It is good. Three little, seemingly little words. It is good, but words that have definition, depth, and dimension. God said those three little words just before evening. And then it was evening. And now God has gifted us with a brand new day. It is good. Words that have definition, depth, and dimension because God was in the mix. God was in the mix. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt, McCain, Cash. Brother Mark, chapter 8, verses 1 through 11. Jesus feeds the 4,000. So here I am. Here we are ready to hear what it is you're going to share with us and what directions you're going to give to us through these holy, inspired, divine words that have definition, depth, and dimension for each one of us. Even though we've heard this story many, many times, each time there is and will be perhaps a different message from Brother Mark. Chapter 8, verses 1 through 11. Jesus feeds the 4,000. During those days, another large crowd gathered. Since they had nothing to eat, Jesus called his disciples to him and said, I have compassion for these people. They have already been with me 3 days and have nothing to eat. If I send them home hungry, they will collapse on the way, because some of them have come a long distance. His disciples answered, But where in this remote place can anyone get enough bread to feed them? How many loaves do you have? Jesus asked. 7, they replied. He told the crowd to sit down on the ground. When he had taken the 7 loaves and given thanks, he broke them and gave them to his disciples to set before the people, and they did so. They had a few small fish as well. He gave thanks for them also and told the disciples to distribute them. The people ate and were satisfied. Afterward, the disciples picked up 7 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. About 4,000 men were present. And having sent them away, he got into the boat with his disciples and went to the region of Dalmanutha. The Pharisees came and began to question Jesus. To test him, they asked him for a sign from heaven. He sighed deeply and said, Why does this generation ask for a miraculous sign? I tell you the truth, no sign will be given to it. Then he left them, got back into the boat, and crossed to the other side. Thank you, Brother Mark, for reminding me of a time in my life, testimony people, for a time in my life when in my home I had 2 little baby boys, a husband who was afflicted with a terminal disease, very, very, very young. And everything was on my shoulders. I recall very vividly one evening when there really was not too much in the house for any of us to eat. And to tell you the truth, during that particular time in my life, I just don't recall praying. I don't know. I don't recall just physically saying, Lord, help us. But that evening, there was a knock on my door. Now, it could have been anybody coming in the dark. I went to the door and opened it, and there was a stranger there. There was a stranger with a box, and he gave the box to me. I said, and I took it and I said, thank you. And he went on his way, a single man by himself. In that box was food, lots of food, canned goods and other staples, and an envelope that had some money in it. There was no miraculous sign. No miraculous sign. And so, Brother Mark, I thank you for reminding me of that situation, that experience that lasted several years. So, embraced within the palms of my prayers all day long. Thanksgiving and blessings to God, who does not have to give us signs, miraculous signs. So thanksgiving and praises, along with faith and work. Just keep on working, Laverne. Have faith and continue to give thanks and blessings. And there will be leftovers to share. So that's where I am this day, my friends. Embraced within the palms of my prayers all day long. Thanksgiving and praise, faith and work. And God will put all of that in the mix and allow us to hear him say, just before evening, it is good. It is good. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt, McCain, Cash, embraced here within the palms of my prayers all day long. Praise, thanksgiving, faith, and work.